ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Donna Sports Show, brought to you by my great friends and my sponsors, of course, like Max Golden Pheasant in Elmhurst. Get in there and see Steve, although Steve's a little under the weather, got some back problems and so on, but he should be back to work. But they got a great staff in there, so get in there and say hi to Steve. His wife will probably be there and his son, okay? Max Golden Pheasant near Route 83 and North Avenue. And if you want to bowl, get over to Fox Bowl in Wheaton. Wow, what a place to bowl. I'm telling you, it's exciting. You go in there and you really feel proud to be a bowler. And Muggs and Manor, yes, 33 great beers, and they got chicken now. Chicken Manor they serve there. Oh, that's delicious roasted chicken. Get in there and see Dean. How about Pyramid Pizza and Sports Bar? 25 pool tables. Yeah, that's right. You want to play pool? Go in there to the Pyramid on North Avenue. You could play pool. 20 big screens. A great place to have lunch or supper and watch a game. Primerica Investments with my nephew, Mike. If you want to make some money, call Primerica Investment. Auto Advantage, great place to have your car worked on. Get in there and see Rod and Dominic. Man, them guys do a terrific job, and they won't gouge you at all. They tell you just like it is. John, you need this, you don't need that. So they're terrific guys. Auto Advantage on Lake Street in Addison. UPS store, you want to mail something, go in there. I'll tell you, you'd be surprised all the services they have at those UPS stores. They've got post office box. They can sell you stamps. They can mail anything you want to mail. It's just quite a place to take care of all your business needs. And Entran, yes, it's not a retail place, but Entran does work for Com Edison. And have you ever seen an Entran truck, Johnny? They're all over the place.
Don, every Friday and every Monday when I come from Wisconsin, I meet up with them on Route 12 around Lake Geneva area.
Yeah.
Around
right?
Volo, Lake Zurich. And I even saw one here about 2-3 weeks ago in Park Ridge.
Is that right? Yeah. My friends Danny and Loretta Rosemeyer are the owners of that business, John. But of course, like I say, they work through Com Edison most of the time. A new British swim school. That's right. You want to teach your little kid how to swim? From about 3 months old, they'll teach your kid how to swim. Yeah, the British Swim School. The golf courses, of course, DuPage County, Oak Meadows, Maple Meadows, and Green Meadows. So those are my wonderful sponsors. If you get a chance, go in there and say hi. All right, folks, we'll take a fast break and get right back with probably Jack Ryan, I guess. Okay? All right. Hi, everybody. This is Don Figuarelli, the Don of Sports. I want to tell you about the British Swim School. Is the survival of the littlest. Yes, the littlest child from 3 months on can learn to be safe when swimming. Rita Goldberg, founder and CEO, has developed a unique and highly effective teaching method of water safety, survival, and swimming lessons. The mission is to protect every life from drowning through education and highlighted water safety awareness. Having good adult supervision, teaching kids to swim, and parents learning first aid, CPR skills will be the best measure any parent can take to keep their kids safe around water, says Nick McDaniel, British Swim School aquatics instructor and franchise owner. For information about British Swim School, visit BritishSwimSchool.com or call Angelica Monroy at 630-833-8145. Let me give you that again. 630-833-8145. Hi, everybody. Don Figuarelli here, the Donna Sports, talking about Max Golden Pheasant. Wow, a fixture in Elmhurst for many, many years. Located in Elmhurst, of course, near Route 83 and North Avenue on the south side of the street. Now, it's kind of a combination sports bar, beautiful restaurant. Steve Mack, what a great guy. Went to York High School, a great baseball player. He's the owner. His dad owned it, and I believe his grandpa owned it also. Food is terrific. You walk in, and it's a nice circular bar right there with not giant screen TVs, but nice TVs all around the bar. And there's always some people around the bar, friendly people, combination, some young guys, some older guys, some young ladies, some older, at the bar as you first walk in. But then you go in the back where the restaurant is, terrific, big fireplace, nice tablecloth, could look out on the backyard like it's a little atrium back there, some flowers and trees. Could look out that window if you'd like. And the service is terrific. The food is great. They have a special every day, and the food is great. The waiters, the servers are terrific people, and reasonable prices, but great food and a great bar. So do me a favor and get in to see Steve at Max Golden Pheasant in Elmhurst. Do yourself a favor. Take care now. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. On the line with me now is my great friend, Jack Red Ryan. Hello, Jack.
Good morning.
Good morning, buddy. Listen, I got a trivia question right off of the bat for you.
Oh, good. I love them.
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right. Guess who the first team the Sox play this coming year? Guess who they play against. 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Can you guess? Did you?
I saw the schedule came in my email. I didn't even look at it. How about the St. Louis Browns?
All right, another trivia question. What was the guy's name that went up the bat and he got a walk? Bill Veck put him in. Do you remember his name?
Eddie Fidel.
That's right, Eddie. Well, that guy.
He was from around 49th and Wood or some of the area over there.
Yeah, a little midget, right? Maybe 3'7" or something.
Yeah. Okay, here's one for you. Who was it that pinch ran for him then?
Oh,
it was the Veck owned the Browns then, was it 1951 or something?
Oh, I know. Well, I don't know. Enos Country Slaughter.
No.
That was a pretty good guess, huh?
Not bad. Outfielder.
Will I know? Will I recognize the name if you tell me?
Maybe Jim Delsing.
Oh, sure. He ran for him. Well, they let it go, huh? I mean, he got a walk, right?
Yeah.
But how he wasn't on the roster, was he? How could they?
They had a contract. They said they just signed him. He had officially, after that they had a rule that all contracts should be pre-approved in the office before they would play.
Oh.
But they had to actually present it,
Is that right? You got away with it, huh?
Yeah.
Who
do the Sox play? You didn't tell me.
Yeah, out on the West Coast. Out on the West Coast, they're going to start out there, Jack.
You could play anybody in the National or American
League,
right?
Yeah, right. Well, it's Oakland.
Oh, is it Oakland? Oh.
Yeah, it's Oakland on April. Looks like April. What?
Let's hope the weather's nice.
Yeah. Be. Who's this guy they're trying to get? Sox seems like Cepedes is a like fit. Who is he?
Who's it now?
Cepeda, slugging outfielder. Sure. Giannis Cepedes is still available as a free agent.
Are they trying to get him?
Yeah, I know. He's from the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to get him. It seems like he'd be a good fit.
Looks like they're trying to really reload, huh?
Yeah. Well, who is the pitcher? Well, what happened to Samardzija? Why couldn't they keep him?
Who's there?
Samardzija.
I don't know. Was he gone?
Yeah, they traded him, or he went out west with the Giants, I think.
Some expert. Or are they gone?
Of course, they didn't. they didn't score many runs when he was, pitching for the Sox. He'd always lose a game 2-1, 1-0.
Right.
That's
Excuses,
tough.
excuses.
Well, listen, how'd your show go Monday? Did you honor Martin Luther King? Did you?
We discussed that in the whole period, and among other things. But we had a very good discussion. I thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said he was a pretty good little basketball player.
I never heard that. But
Yeah. I mean, not a lot. I was watching ESPN or something. They were, they were talking about him and whatnot. And he liked basketball. And the guy, one of the fellas who played back then with him, forgot who it was now. Guy named, I forgot what his name was, but he said, one day they were in the gym and a couple of reverends were in there, and they said, "You want to play a little basketball?" So they said Martin Luther King played. He was pretty good. He could shoot with either hand. He said, could make a basket righty or lefty. So that was a good show that they had on ESPN.
They do, by any chance, the past week, they had it on radio. They had the recreated ESPN, the NFL channel.
Mm-hmm.
They had the recreation of the first Super Bowl. And does anybody of the people out there know that it was carried originally by both CBS and NBC?
Yeah.
They both taped over the tapes.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine,
Can you believe it? Well, no, wait a minute. I think I've seen it though. I've seen it with Sable or something. Didn't he tape it too, or Rick?
No, what they had was the NFL Films filming of it.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's somebody in Wisconsin. My son-in-law saw something online. Has a big old-fashioned, like professional, 4-inch videotape of it. And they checked it out. And they wanted to pay him like 5 figures for it. He wanted $1 million.
Oh, really?
But I think it should be worth $1 million to some NFL or NFL Films or something.
Yeah, with all the money they make. That's right. They should give that to them real easy. That's so lucrative, that NFL.
Yeah.
I don't know how many millions they make a year. Maybe billions now.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even give the guy $1 million.
I'll bet there's somebody else has it somewhere too. So.
Well, yeah, they might.
Imagine NBC and CBS both just taped over, used the videotape or something else.
That's hard to believe, Jack. Really. Yeah.
Not only was that a sports, it got a great historical value.
Yeah. Well, listen, Jack. What about the games coming up this weekend? Now you gotta give me a little insight on who's gonna win.
Okay, what we got now? Yeah, we got Denver and
New England at Denver. Who's gonna win?
Yeah.
Who's
Tough. I gotta go with New England, I think.
Who's screaming in the background there?
Yeah.
Huh? We're
over at the
your little grandson.
We're at Harvester Park in Burr Ridge. The older grandson has preschool.
Oh,
and
okay.
the younger one, for some reason, is in Children today. That's him.
All right. So you say, all right. New England is at Denver. Who's going to win?
I say New England.
All right. So I got you, New England. Yeah, I think you're right. Brady's going to win, I think. All right. In the other game now, it's the Carolina Panthers. The Cardinals are coming to Carolina. Who's going to win that game?
That's a tough one too, isn't it?
I know it.
I got to go with the Panthers, but the Cards are really, they lost their first 5 and haven't won since. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. I am pulling for the Cardinals.
A tough one to call, isn't it?
I'm pulling for the Cardinals, but I think, like you say, the Panthers will probably win at home.
I pull for the Cardinals too.
Yeah, well, it's like an old Chicago team, right?
Right. Hey, that's the oldest franchise. They were the oldest existing team.
No,
only 2 charter members left in the NFL.
Yeah.
The Bears and the Cardinals.
And the Cardinals were first?
Well, they were existing before. So did the Decatur Staleys was the Bears,
Well, that's right, yeah.
They had to move here, but they were the 2 original, the team from the original meeting who were still there.
Is that
Green
right?
Bay came the next year.
Oh, okay.
So,
wow. What a trivia guy you are. Listen,
true.
Name me 2 guys in the 1948 Chicago Cardinal backfield. Just give me at least in the Chicago Cardinals 1948 in the backfield.
Okay,
at least 2
Paul
guys.
Christman, Elmer Angsman, Charlie Trippi, and what was it, Pat Carter?
Yeah, you're right.
And you had Marshall Goldberg too.
Is that? Yeah, well, you're right. Yep, boy, I forgot all those guys. I remember Chrisman and and Elmer Angsman, but I forgot about Marshall Goldberg.
Right.
Yeah, wow. How do you like that?
47, they won the NFL. There was no Super Bowl yet, so
Yeah,
that was it.
but they were good. That was a great team. You know.
And they lost to Philadelphia the next year.
Oh, did they? Wow. You can remember that like it was yesterday, huh, Jack?
Well, I was a baby then.
I know.
Just like at books.
All right, Jack.
There's something worth mentioning.
Yeah.
It's now the Los Angeles Rams again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, the L.A. Rams, huh? Well,
I thought they never should have left there, but the owner, that Georgia Frontieri,
yeah.
she moved them to St. Louis. You know why? Because she was born there.
Oh.
I mean, that's a pretty flimsy reason, I think.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad reason. Yeah.
But the Rams, people may not know, before World War II, they originated in Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah, and they also were in the American League. See, there were 4 American leagues, American Football Leagues. 1926, 36, 40, and 1960, the one we think about that merged later.
Yeah, right.
And you also had the All-America Conference also.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
they moved to L.A., and that was like one of the first major league sports franchises on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Well, I'm right. What do you mean? Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Well, isn't
but they're back there, so.
one of the people that sit on you when you do your podcast, isn't her name Frontieri or something?
Yeah, Jeanette. Frontier.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frontier, that's what.
Yeah, she's a panel member. Yeah.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, we'll do. She's got a birthday coming up too, so.
Oh, all right. Tell her I said happy birthday. All right,
yeah,
Jack.
well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, we'll let you go, buddy, and thanks a lot for your predictions. Bye-bye now.
Oh, we'll see how they work out.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Don Figuarelli here, the Donna Sports. Want to tell you about some very interesting people that I know, a wonderful company that they have, Danny and Loretta Rosenmeyer. It's their 25th anniversary being in business, and in conjunction with ComEd. Okay, they do a lot of work for ComEd. They're bringing stewardship to the construction industry for 25 years and counting. Entran, outperforming every day. They're located at 18202 West Union Road in Union, Illinois. 60180. Their website, www.intren.com. That's INTREN. Outperforming every day. Loretta and Danny Rosenmeyer. Loretta is the Chief Executive Officer. Her mobile phone is 815-341-4535. That's Entran. 25th anniversary, bringing stewardship to the construction industry for 25 years and counting. A wonderful corporation. Thank you very much. All right, that's it. All right, folks, a new sponsor for us here on this great show that we do, John DeVita's Broadcast Center. It's the UPS store, number 6353 in Addison. You know, it's right across from the Marcus Theater there, and it's right next to Panera Bread. They pack and ship any size item you have. Wow, any size, doesn't matter. And get it there when you need it. They offer mailbox service for anyone who needs privacy and convenience. They offer printing services for any print job. Get this, business cards, posters, canvas, vinyl signs, they do it all. They offer freight services for those oversized items, such as furniture or art or even auto parts. And they even can ship your pet if you'd like. Now, that's the UPS store. And the owner is Brad Markovich, a great guy. They're located at 1600 West Lake Street in the great town of Addison. And here they're open from 8 a.m., of course. You got to get stuff going 8 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and, of course, closed on Sunday. Their phone number is 630-438-6441. Give Brad Markovic a call. Stop in for all your UPS needs. Hi, everybody. Welcome back with me. On the line with me now is my great friend, Jeff Trusco. Hello, Jeff.
Good morning, Don.
Good morning, buddy. Listen, before we get into that bowling report, I need a prediction from you on the 2 games coming up in football, playoff games, okay? Now, here's what they are. New England is at Denver. Give me a winner there.
Oh, geez, New England against Denver. I personally would like to see Denver win.
All right.
Because my son-in-law has lived for a number of years out there, and I've got to go with the sentimental favorite there.
Right. Well, it's at Denver, so that's in their favor. A home game. Hopefully, Denver could win. I don't know if Manning is quite the player he was, but he looked pretty good last week.
But wasn't it just a couple of weeks ago where all the visiting teams won their games?
Yep. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, you're right. That Brady is very good too. So
yeah,
you picked Denver. All right. The other game is the Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals go to the Panthers, Carolina Panthers.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I'll probably have to go with the Panthers.
Yeah, probably a home game, right?
Yeah.
And they look pretty good. Arizona, they're on the road. Who knows, But I would say the Panthers too. All right, let's get into our bowling story, Jeff.
Well, Donna Sports is moving right along according to the master plan. After the first quarter of the season, when we finished our division in second place, we were still 10 points under the 500 mark.
Wow.
But we were in second place.
Yeah.
And we've only averaged winning about 14 points per week out of 30. And certainly in the first, you're not going to finish in first place. Since then, we're averaging almost 20 points a week, and we did finish in first place the second quarter, 45 points above the 500 mark, and we've bowled 3 weeks in this third quarter, and so far we have a 69-21 record, and this is fabulous for us because it seems that everybody is finally bowling their abilities. Last week we bowled against Spare Parts, and we lost the first game to them by 79 pins, but we came right back and won the second game by 37 and the third game by 108, taking the series points. And at that time, the high man for the match was our anchorman Pete Spino, who shot a 631, and the high man for Spare Parts was Mark Kavanaugh. He was a bit under average. He has a 194 average, but he only got a 557, and he was high for their team. But everybody did well on a Donna Sports. Gene Shirla had a 573, Matt Quaranta a 552, Jim Nemesek a 607. Mike Grigsby was below average. He had a 531. He had an off night, but still, we won 20 points.
Wow.
And then last week, our opponents were Chicago Spence.
Wait, Jeff, before I hold it, explain the point system, because that's kind of new for us, too. I mean, we did it last year, but not everybody knows that point system. How does that work exactly?
Well, most bowling leagues, I want to say most because that's the way it was for many years, bowl a 7-point system. Two points won for each game, and then 1 point for the series.
That was like that for years.
Exactly. And there's the 30-point system, which allows some teams to win something, even though they may not be a very strong team in the league. I remember one individual making a comment about that. He says, well, we're not going to win very much. We'd like to win something. So when you get, for instance, let's just say $1.25 per point won, they want to win something.
Yeah.
So they switched it to a 30-point system, which means you get the team that wins the game. The game is worth 4 points on itself, so that's 3 games times 4 is 12.
Yeah.
And then for winning the series, it's another 3 points, so that's 15. And then the other 15 are match points. Whoever bowls in the first position is bowling against his opponent in the first position, and so on down the line. So whoever wins that, and that game is with the handicap, so whoever beats, who has the higher score there gets the match point. So Each individual has 3 match points to bowl for. You got 5 members on that team, so that's 15. So that makes a total of 30 points.
Yeah, it's optional, though, is it not, Jeff? I mean, you don't have to use that system. The league does not have to use that system, I think. You know what I mean? I think there's still leagues that do the 7-point system.
Oh, it's certainly up to the membership of each league themselves. It's simply subjective for each league because they discuss that at the beginning of the season when they have their meeting to determine if they want to change. If they want to change that format. So it's strictly up to them. When I was in the Navy, we bowled 8 points. It was 2 points per game and 2 points per series.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to deal with an odd point if, for instance, if you split or if you tie a series, and then you got it's half. If a series is worth 1 point,
you
then
get a half,
and you tie it, then it's a half a point each. I mean, we still have that now, and regarding the match points, because each match point is worth 1. And if individuals tie, then they each get half a point. That's why in the first quarter of the season, we wound up with 114.5 points won. Second quarter, we had 127.5 points won. So that's the way the point system goes. And there are other ways to score the standings. My parents, back in the 60s and 70s, they bowled in the what was at that time the world's largest mixed league, which had 52 teams. And it was not in 2 or more divisions. It was just everybody was grouped together, and they went strictly by games won.
Yeah.
So you could have, 15, for instance, 15, 18, 20 teams, all with the same number of games won, and that's that's quite crowded there on the standing sheet.
At first, I didn't like the point system, but after I thought about it or whatever and went through a year of it, I like it. I mean, it's okay now. Like you say, at least you're losing the game, but you might get 1 or 2 points if someone on your team is bowling, kind of good against the other guy on the other team. So at least you win something.
And that was the reference I made at the beginning here, where some teams aren't so good, and if they lose the game, well, they get no points. But if they're bowling match points, at least they can come up with 2 or 3 instead of getting nothing.
Yeah, which gives them some money won.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, all right, Jeff, go on, finish your report now.
Okay, so this last week we bowled against Chicago Spence, and we bowled them early in the season, and we only won 5 points out of 30. So it was time for payback. And the first game got off to a good start for them. Joe Ricchetti had a 215, and Adam Peterson, their anchorman, had a 200 game, whereas 4 of the teammates on Donna Sports were below average.
Yeah.
So we lost that game by 66 pins. But do not fear, because just like the previous week, we lost the first game, but there are plenty of points left, and you just start focusing, and you got the practice out of the way, considering that first game.
Yeah.
And then we all started putting it together. The second game, I had a 215, which was my highest game for the year, thankfully, and I hope I'm going in the right direction.
Right.
I think I am.
I think you are, too.
And we won the second game by 40 pins. Now, the third game was a first for us this year, where we only had 3 open frames. Unfortunately, they were all mine. And everybody else on our team had a clean game.
Wow.
No opens whatsoever.
I'll bet you that hasn't happened too often.
No, it doesn't. And everybody had games over 200. You, Don, had a 202, which helped by converting 2 baby splits to 310.
Yes.
You converted both of those. And then Matt Quaranta strung 6 strikes in a row for a 244.
Gee whiz.
And he was high for us with a 598 series. And then Gene Shrilla finished our game with 4 strikes in a row, a 221. Pete Spino had a turkey in there, and he converted a 310 baby split. He had a 212. So we annihilated those guys by 211 pins that game. I think.
Oh, that's a record.
I think it. Yes, that's our highest margin of difference for one game so far during the season. And I think once you start getting clean frame after clean frame, and you keep your opens to a minimum. The other team isn't doing as well, and I think they really get kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Discouraged?
Traumatized or something, oh, man, how are we going to beat them? Well, we've been in that position. Like I says, earlier in the year, we weren't doing so well the first quarter, and we know what that's like because we've lost a lot of games by getting bombed by the opposition, and ever since the second quarter began, and when Jeannie Shrilla came back from knee replacement surgery, she has helped tremendously, and we have done tremendously going on this great winning streak, and finishing in first place for the second quarter, and we're off to this great start in the third quarter. I fantasize about what if we are able to win, finish in first place the third quarter, and maybe even the fourth quarter. Now, that doesn't guarantee you're going to win the championship.
Well, no, but it's be quite a run. All right, Jeff. Hey, thanks an awful lot, Jeff. I got to move on. All right, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow night it is.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, folks. We'll be right back. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'd like you to go over to Addison Advantage of Addison, a car care center. Why? Because they have a free inspection for your brakes, your exhaust, your struts, your shaft, ball joints, radiators, water pumps, timing belts, tires, wheel bearing. You realize, Chad, there are that many things that would be done on a car?
Hey, that's all called preventive maintenance, right?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, it's absolutely right.
You can't be too safe.
Yeah, get in there and but if you do need some things, there's a $20 bonus voucher for any service over $250, which that save you $20, and a $5 bonus voucher. I keep saying voucher. $5 off any service over $30. That'd be easy to do. An oil change would be that. You'd get $5 off. They're located at 885 Lake Street in Addison. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. On Saturday from 8 to 3, give Dominic or Leon a call at 630-543-1397. All right, that's Auto Advantage of Addison, Car Care Center. Great guys. They have best warranty around and the longest warranty around. Brakes $70 off on a brake job with a 4-wheel lifetime warranty. Can you imagine that? And a 1-year warranty on all labor that they do. All work comes with a warranty. So if you need your oil change, you need transmission, you need flush, or front end work, fuel pumps, whatever you could think of on your car, go over to Addison Advantage of Addison at 885 Lake Street in Addison. Call Dominic or Leon, 630-543-1397. Hi, everybody. This is the Donna Sports, Don Figuarelli, telling you about one of our great sponsors, all right? Pyramid Pizzeria and Sports Bar. That's right, Pyramid Pizzeria and Sports Bar. Addison's favorite pizzeria at 236 West Lake Street in Addison. Phone number 630-458-0777. Hot, fast delivery. 2012 Addison's Pizza by the Slice winner. Yes, best thin crust pizza, best sausage pizza, best pizza sauce. Late night delivery. Here's their hours, Sunday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's 10:30. Friday and Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. Minimum order $10. Delivery charge only $2.50. Menu prices subject to change without notice. Dine in, delivery, carry out, catering. That's Pyramid Sports Bar and Pizzeria. www.pyramidclubaddison.com. Go there. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is my good friend Wayne H. O'Brien. The H stands for hockey and houses. Hello, Wayne.
Good morning.
Good morning, buddy. Hey, have we finally convinced you to be a Hawk fan and rather than a Boston Bruin fan?
No.
Well, not yet, huh?
It won't ever.
12. You won't ever happen. Come on, franchise record, 12 wins in a row. Man, oh man, I think it's one of the best teams the Hawks ever had. What do you think?
Well, yeah, this is true, but you're still a Bear fan, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Well, your Vikings. Oh man, they should have won that game. They somehow they lost 10-9. I think. The guy missed a field goal, wasn't that? Yeah, that's what it was. Were you watching?
What happened was he made his field goals. The second field goal he made was where the strings on the ball were towards his foot.
Yeah,
and it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, so in other words,
and then,
the guy putting it down.
Did another field goal, and the strings were right the first and third time or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that fourth one, he had to do that 27-yarder to win.
Yeah.
The holder put the strings back again.
Oh, no. Oh, geez, and he pulled it way left or something.
I blame the holder, not the kicker.
Yeah, well, you could be right on that. It has to be the right position, you know. I felt so sorry. Oh, man, all he had to do was kick it, 27 yards or 37, one of the two. Right? He
I didn't think they'd end up in first place either.
Yeah.
In the division.
Yeah, that was too bad. I hated to see him lose that, But they put a lot of emphasis on running with Peterson. I guess he did okay that game, but you got to have a little more than just a guy running the ball all the time.
Yeah. It takes the whole team
to
win.
Yeah, it does. Their quarterback's young too, though. That guy.
He's young, and they got good receivers too.
Yeah. Yeah, so they should be even improved more next year,
Yeah.
But, all right, well, listen, Wayne, I need a prediction, though, from you on the games coming up this weekend. And you could just tell me who you think's going to win. Denver is playing the New England Patriots. So who do you think's going to win that game?
Denver.
I think you're probably right. Yeah, a lot of guys pick Denver. But I don't know. That Brady is good, though. That guy is precise, when I watch him, man, he falls right there, But I don't know. It's at Denver. Who knows? It might be cold or something, But you never know. But I wouldn't bet too much against Brady. At least I wouldn't. But it's...
well, there's teams that have been... 13-3, 14-2,
yeah,
and didn't get all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right there. All right, then the next game is Arizona Cardinals go to the Panthers, Carolina Panthers. Who do you think's going to win that game?
Panthers.
Yeah, you're probably right, but they'll probably end up in the Super Bowl, I would think, against either Denver or New England,
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Good to see a different team get in there once in a while,
I didn't even watch TV this weekend. I was busy as heck, and evidently Green Bay lost, right?
Yep. Yeah, John shaking his head. Yeah, they lost against the Cardinals, right at the end. But, geez, you see the guy there was no time left or 1 second left. The guy throws a pass, and the guy catches it in the end zone, to tie the game. I mean, the Cardinals got lucky on that. I mean, they should have had 11 guys back in the end zone.
I was hoping Green Bay go all the way.
Yeah, well, but they gave up that long run, they just couldn't do it, They came close, though, They came pretty close, maybe next year. All right, Wayne, listen, I'm going to let you go, buddy, but nice talking to you again, okay? And
one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I made a prediction last fall, and I thought it would be Green Bay would be in first, and Detroit and Minnesota would be in third and fourth place.
Oh, yeah. Well,
didn't end up that way.
No, no, it didn't. It didn't. All right, Wayne.
Okay,
thanks an awful lot. All right,
Yeah,
take care,
yeah.
Wayne. Bye-bye. All right, folks, we'll be right back.
The owner of Fox Bowl. We are Fox Bowl Training Center and Pro Shop. We set ourselves apart because we emphasize instructions. We have a full-time bowling instructor, Greg Zika. We have instant replay, videotape each bowler. Another program that we have is our Youth Bowling, USA Bowling. It's an 8-week program, after school type of thing. It's 8 weeks for $88 with instructions, and every child gets a free bowling ball, a $75 value. And thank you from Fox Bowl.
Hi, everybody. This is Don Figueroa of Donna Sports talking about Wayne Houses O'Brien. For all your real estate needs, call Wayne Houses O'Brien. Yes, the H stands for houses. At 630-235-5880 or visit his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com. That's right. He's a pilot. He'll take a picture of your home from the sky. Whether you're buying or selling, call Wayne at 630-235-5880. He has residential, commercial, and investment properties. He is honest, hardworking, and friendly. Those are all the traits you want in a realtor. He loves hockey and he loves to fly. Again, call Wayne Houses O'Brien at 630-235-5880 or visit him on his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com.
Y'all ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is Edward Borries. Ed is a devout fisherman, and he's going to be on my TV show tonight. So I just want to talk to Ed and remind him. Hello, Ed.
How you doing today?
All right, Eddie. Tell you, Ed, I just wanted to remind you about tonight now. You know, you're coming on the TV show.
Sure.
Okay, but right now you're on what they call a podcast, Ed.
Okay.
We record it now, and then in a couple of days it goes on the internet or the podcast net all over the world, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, so they can listen to you in Japan and Germany, China, whatever. So it's quite a show that they've put together, you know. But Ed, listen, one thing, is it safe to go fishing around here now on ice fishing, or should you wait a little bit? Is it cold enough?
No, the ice is pretty safe. It's pretty safe. I was out a couple days ago. There's over 5 inches of solid ice.
Oh, okay. So that's all right. That'll hold you, huh?
Right, but what you want to do is if the lakes, if there's creeks or whatever that come into the lakes,
yeah.
What you want to do is you want to stay away from those areas, because wherever there's current areas, there's false ice, which means it's hollow underneath and it's not safe.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you have a question for him, Johnny? Ed, this is John DeVita. He's our engineer. And
whereabouts are you talking from? What lake are you talking about, Ed?
Well, I fish Mellard Lake at the DuPage County lakes. Bussy Lake's a good lake to ice fish. But you can only fish the main pool and the south pool. You can't fish the north pool.
Oh, at the Bussy, huh?
Right, that's correct.
Because I have a home up in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, and we're
I strictly I like to concentrate my efforts like in DuPage County, Cook County, Lake County, those lakes, Lake Wakanda, Lake Zurich, and so forth.
Yeah, well, we're right up there by the Lauderdale chain of lakes.
Excuse me?
We're up by the Lauderdale chain of lakes in Walworth County.
Okay, do you do a lot of ice fishing there?
I don't do any fishing, summer, winter, or whatever. All I do is ride a lawnmower.
Okay, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah, Eddie, what can you catch? The hole could only be so big. You can't really catch a big fish, right? I mean, unless there's different augers that make a bigger hole, right?
Yes, there's different size augers. They range anywhere from like 3 inches.
Wow.
I think the Illinois, the biggest hole you can make in Illinois is 10 inches.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. They've got a. Yeah, they got a rule on that, huh? Well, 10, yeah.
Right. I believe it's 10 inches. Now, I normally, with my friend and myself, we normally carry 8-inch auger and a 6-inch auger. The smaller holes we fish for smaller fish.
Yeah.
The bigger holes we fish for bigger fish.
Yeah, sure. And then what do you catch? Well, you catch anything that's in the lake, right? I mean,
you can catch anything in the lake.
Yeah.
That's in there. It doesn't matter. I mean, we've caught catfish through the ice.
Is that right? Wow.
Yes.
Now you catch them, but then just throw them back, right, Eddie? You don't.
Well, yeah, I do a selective harvest, and I think a lot of people should consider that too.
What does that mean, selective harvest?
You'll take only certain size fish. You know, you don't want to take real big females. Those fish are good for the lake for spawning in the spring for future generations of fish. You know.
Oh, okay, that's yeah.
In the wintertime, I like to take, once in a while, take a few crappies and bluegills, a certain size they got to be, and then the rest I'll just put back.
Oh, good for you, for the guy behind you, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Eddie. Hey, nice talking to you, Ed, and I'll see you tonight, okay?
Very good. What time do I need to be there? About 6:30, did you say?
Well, 7 o'clock is okay, Eddie.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, bring some fishing gear if you got something that's kind of easy to look at, you know.
Okay, now let me ask you this. What building is that in?
Well, it's the Village Hall, Ed. The Village Hall of Addison, which is on Lake Street, okay, Route 20.
Okay.
Lake Street near Addison Road, which is kind of the center of town. So stay on your right-hand side. It's on the south side of Lake Street, about 1 block west of Addison Road. So you're coming from Huntley or something, aren't you?
No, I'm coming from Itasca. Oh,
that's right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. The other guy was coming from Huntley or something, but you're right, Itasca. Just come down Lake Street and stay on your right in the center of town, Ed.
Okay, very good.
Okay, all right, we'll see you then, Eddie.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye now. All right, we'll be right back, folks.
Hi everybody, the Donna Sports here. Hey you guys, it's time to get out and golf. The DuPage County Forest Preserve courses are open. Maple Meadows at 272 Addison Road in Woodgale. It's a links type course that is in great shape and no trees to hit. That's what a links type course is, not many trees. Oak Meadows at 900 North Wooddale Road in Addison is a traditional course with trees, beautiful flowers, and not many sand traps. And the price is reasonable. And get this, it has the longest bar in DuPage County for the 19th hole. And Green Meadows on 63rd and Westmont, a shorter course that is in great shape also. All of these courses are waiting for you at reasonable prices. Call Oak Meadows at 630-595-0071 and make your tee time.
America is one of the largest financial services marketing organizations in the nation, with approximately 95,000 licensed independent representatives. Primerica is an industry leader in financial services. I'm Mike Figarelli, an independent representative and senior vice president in the Bensonville area, and the company's goal is to help ordinary families prepare for their financial futures. We've shown many local families how to do just that, and we are prepared to grow locally by providing people with financial solutions as well as a great business opportunity. As an independent representative with Primerica, you can build a business of your own, part-time or full-time. To learn more about the Primerica business opportunity, call me, Mike Figarelli, at 630-860-0033. Again, that's 630-860-0033.
Folks, if you get a chance, get over to J.D. Muggs Bar and Grill, located at 437 North Addison Road in Addison, Illinois. 33 different kinds of beer. Can you imagine that? It's the home of the He-Man burger, and baby, that is a He-Man burger. Wait till you see the size of that burger. Chicken Caesar salad, which is one of my favorites. It's a friendly atmosphere. There's karaoke on Wednesday night and a great DJ on Fridays. Call Dean at 630-833-2570.
Hi, my name.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with now is my good friend Tom, the big guy Michael. Hello, Tom.
Hey, how are you, Don? Don?
I'm doing good, Tommy. Hey, did I ever tell you, Tom?
Ever tell me what?
Yeah, did I ever tell you? Remember, I asked you for some trivia questions, and and I found them. Though, remember, I said,
"Oh yes, you found it quite good."
Yeah, I found them, Tommy. You gave me 12, but listen, I'm gonna read your own question. See if you remember the answer. Who was the only college football player to be named All-America in 2 positions?
That was the guy from Minnesota.
Yep, that's right.
I can't think of his name right now. Let me think of him.
He played for the Bears too, right?
Yeah.
And well, it's kind of a Polish name,
Yeah, I know. It just slips me now. give it to me.
Yeah, BN are the initials. BN. The first name begins with a B, and the last name.
Oh yeah, Bronco. Nagurski, yeah, I remember now.
That's right. That guy must have been terrific, Tom.
Oh, he was terrific. To play both sides of the ball and to become an All-American?
Yeah, I mean, that's never been done since, right?
Well, exactly.
Yeah, gee whiz. Well, listen, Tommy, I want a prediction from you for this weekend, the games, okay? You got Denver playing New England at Denver. Who do you think's going to win that game?
Boy, that's a good game. Everybody, New England has a tough time going there, and they're really hard to stop. And Belichick, I just got to go along with New England.
Is that right? Well, you're the first guy. Everybody's picking Denver, probably because it's a home game, But
yeah, remember when everybody picked the other team one time and I was the only one that won?
Yeah, that's right. But I lean the same way. That Brady is just such a good quarterback.
Plus the fact that Peyton could get injured,
Well, yeah, right. And I don't think he's quite as good as he was a year or so ago.
No. Right.
Yeah.
And it depends on the weather, and the weather doesn't hurt New England because they're used to it.
Right. So it's not like, a southern team playing. All right, how about the other game, Tom? You got the Arizona Cardinals going to the Panthers. Who do you think's going to win that game?
Well, that's an emotional game for me. Although I go crazy with Cam Newton, the way he yells on the field, I would.
Why is it emotional? Wait, back. Why is it emotional for you?
Because of the coach. He was a Bear.
Oh yeah, that's
Paul
right.
Rivera.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's the only reason, because the Bears turned him down here.
Yeah.
But other than that's the reason I just
pulling for
like
the Panthers
to see him do good.
Yeah. So you would say
although the Bears turned down the Arizona coach too, Arias,
Yeah, right. I know.
They could have had him.
You wonder what they're thinking. Well, they got this coach they got won a couple Super Bowls. I mean, right?
I know, but they had a chance at Arias. It would have happened 2 years ago when they would have started their building up to a good team.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They lost 2 years.
Yeah.
And Rivera was great, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was. But it's got to have something to do with picking the right players, Tom.
Right.
I mean, look at New England. They've been strong for 10 years. They did just pick players that can fit right in to their system. It seems like the Bears.
Well, and then when you check, even the Packers, they don't always win a Super Bowl. They kind of almost always win the division.
Right. Yeah. Most of the time.
But in baseball, it's St. Louis.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. But I see the Cubs got that good pitcher from St. Louis. They got a pitcher.
Right. A very good one.
Yeah. So that might make a difference. All right. But you picked the Panthers. On that one, huh, Tom?
Emotionally, yeah.
All right. And
but it wouldn't bother me if the other team won.
Yeah. Well, I kind of pull for the Cardinals. You know why, Tom? Because they were the Chicago Cardinals at one time.
Right, and that was right when it was. You're right. They went to St. Louis and then they went there, didn't they?
I think so. That's why I kind of pull for them, because I was at when I was a kid. You get this, Tom. I was maybe, 14, 15 years old. The Bears and the Cardinals played a little scrimmage game now. And it was, I can't quite remember where, but it was like only like at a high school field or something, you know, Tom? And I mean, it was unheard of back. I mean, nowadays, right? The exhibition game, they draw 40,000 people.
Oh yeah, well, it wasn't a big deal in the 50s, you know.
Yeah, right. You know, and I went. I'm not sure where it was at. Might have been like Leiden High School or something. It was just an exhibition game, and I'm in the stands, and all around me are St. Louis Cardinal guys, like, you know, watching the game. You know, the Bears were playing someone else. I don't know who they were playing, an exhibition game. But all around me were the Cardinals, you know, and they were looking at them. They said, we can beat them guys. You know, it's funny how back then, you know. Things like that happen. Now you got to pay $50 to get into an exhibition game or something, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So those things. It was nice back then, you know. It was simpler things like that, Tom. You know. Yeah. I don't know if you then the All-Star game. They used to practice up at Northwestern. Remember the who started that? You knew the guy who started that. I think you told me.
Oh, Graham.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah. That originated it.
Right.
The guy from the Tribune or something. Originated the All-Star game against the professionals. But
that's true, and that was always a big deal at Soldier Field.
Yeah, right. But they don't do it anymore. I guess contracts, right? They don't want guys to get hurt, stuff like that.
Right.
And then the pros always were winning anyway, right? After that. You know.
Except the Packers lost once.
Did they really? They lost.
They did.
They lost to the All-Stars?
Yeah.
I'd have to look that one up. I can't believe it.
Well, you got to look it up. It's true.
It is, huh? All right. Hey, Tom, thanks for the information, buddy. And
okay, don't forget that tape when I roasted you.
I'm going to get that tape, Tommy. I'll tell you, you were hilarious. I swear to God. When I looked at it, I forgot how funny it was. And I said, I wonder if I gave that one to Tom. But I'll get it for you, okay, Tom?
I appreciate that. Say hi to John.
I will. Thank you for your friendship.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. All right, hey, folks, that wraps up the show. We went about an hour and talked to Wayne O'Brien, Big Jack Ryan, Jeff Trusco, Tom the Big Guy Michael, Ed Borries on fishing. So pretty good show. All right, Johnny, thanks a lot, John. And I'll talk to you, subsequently, like Joe used to say.
You have been listening to the Donna Sports with Don Figuarelli from the John DeVita Broadcast Center on the Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network. And remember to watch the Donna Sports with Don Figuarelli every Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. on Comcast Cable Channel number 19. The Donna Sports was directed by John DeVita, and our special thanks to the executive producer of Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network, Mr. John Shikanda. This program was pre-recorded on Wednesday, January the 20th, the year of our Lord, 2016. Now, until next time, please be safe, and thanks for listening.